His name is Hershel Zellman, and as he comes up, Mr. Zellman represents HaShoah Committee at Temple Beth Shalom.
It's an honor to be here with you today. So I'm representing the Spokane Community Observance of the Holocaust. As you all probably know, the Holocaust was a systematic killing of 6 million Jews, my people, by the Nazis during World War II. Yom HaShoah, the day of the Holocaust, is a memorial day created in Israel and observed by Jews all over the world. In 1995, here in Spokane, we turned Yom HaShoah into a public observance. Mary Stamp and the Fig Tree deserve much praise for the support they've given us since we made this change. In keeping with the donor luncheon's theme, including everyone, we need each other, I'd like you to know how welcome you are to attend the 2018 Spokane Community Observance of the Holocaust on Sunday evening, April 15th at Temple Beth Shalom. We want everyone in our region included to remember the victims, to honor the survivors, and learn the lessons from the Holocaust. We need to work with each other if we're ever going to eliminate genocide from our world. Setting aside the luncheon theme just for a moment, when I think about the fig tree, the words breadth and depth come to mind. Glancing at 2 pages in this month's edition, I saw an article about 2 leaders of the Muslim community who led the opening prayer for the Eastern Washington Legislative Conference, where they implored the attendees to support the resettlement of refugees locally. And then another about the United Church of Christ minister who closed the same conference with a message about how our values compel us to act. Then another about a local activist group planning to launch the Martin Luther King Jr. inspired Poor People's Campaign in Spokane. And another about a high school English teacher in the Spokane Valley who motivates her students to study the Holocaust and participate in my committee's art and creative writing contests. And lastly, an article about classical and funk music concerts taking place in Spokane this month. Pretty diverse subjects. Well, what sets the fig tree apart from the daily newspapers in our region is the depth with which the reporters explore their topics, especially the human interest aspects of those topics. After reading the article about the high school English teacher, I felt like I knew her 10 times better, despite serving with her on the same committee for 2 years. Well, back to the theme of including everyone. I also sit on the board of the Spokane County Human Rights Task Force. Our organization is now 2 years old, and early on we were interested in cataloging all the groups in Spokane doing human rights work. We thought it would be an onerous task until one of the board members had the smart idea of looking at the Fig Tree Resource Directory. It listed every human rights organization in Spokane County. Mission accomplished. Thanks, Fig Tree. In closing, I want to emphasize how much I appreciate the breadth and depth of the articles I read in the Fig Tree. From a human rights perspective, I appreciate the extent to which the Fig Tree articles represent the diverse ethnicities and religions in our region. And I very much appreciate the attention the Fig Tree gives to the Spokane Community Observance of the Holocaust. I hope you all can attend on Sunday, April 15th, and please give generously today to the Fig Tree.